Hello and welcome to my channel. My name is Hillary Queen. They also call me the Queen of Interiors and Architecture. And I'm so glad that you're here because today's video is a really special video. And today I will be talking about African interior design trends that you will be seeing in 2021. Are we excited? I am so excited to get right into this video. So let's start. One theme that will be really popular for 2021 in Africa is your very classic black and white theme. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, this theme is one of the most classic themes, but has yet to be used in its entirety in Africa. But we can see it being introduced in hotels, in private homes, high-end private homes. It's a really classic color, and I think paired with some lovely bespoke timber designs, Africa timber designs, it can look marvelous. So that is one theme that's definitely gonna come in 2021 for Africa. Another theme or trend that we're going to see in 2021 is the use of natural light. Now this one is my favorite one because I believe in using things that we have from the environment that are there for us to utilize, which is one thing that we are very lucky to have in Africa, which is the sun. Yes, I think it's very important to be able to use the sunlight as your advantage to be able to light up the spaces in your house that you want to, but also it can also be used to create beautiful installations in the house, if it's using shadows, if it's using shutters. I think it's really beautiful the way you can use natural light to create the moods in certain areas. If it's in the living room, if it's in the bedroom, I think using curtains to create like a softer light, there's a bit more exaggerated light, there's a bit more, calmer light, depending on different types of the rooms. So I think this is one that really is going to be utilized in 2021 as people become more and more cautious about the environment and want to save on energy costs. This is definitely one that will be utilized, and it's one of my favorites because I love being woken up to beautiful sunlight. So yes, another trend that we're going to see in 2021 is the use of indoor gardens. And I have actually already been doing this in some of my designs in the Gambia, in Kenya, and being able to bring a part of the outside inside the house to create a beautiful surroundings. Now you can also use indoor gardens to be able to increase the ventilation in your house. You can use it to be able to increase the biodiversity. You can use it also just for an aesthetics. It can be used to create like a different mood in the house. I think they provide a really relaxing environment, and I think indoor gardens is something that definitely already has been used in 2020, but it will definitely be used coming into 2021, especially in private home designs. And this is one that I'm really excited about because it's one that I think is really important. As humans, it's really encouraged that we be able to have plants in the home to to be able to make us feel a bit more at peace. I mean, they provide this calmness that makes me really, really happy. So I think it's really, really important that you have plants, and if you don't, you can also have artificial. That is okay. But again, because we have such beautiful resources in Africa, we have the ability to grow all kinds of plants, like the most exotic types of plants. So definitely utilize them. So that is one theme that will definitely be there coming 2021. So look out for it. Now, the next trend is what I call versatility. Versatility is the ability to be able to mix and match all kinds of themes together, and I think this is one that's definitely going to be there coming 2021, because it allows us to be able to pick from different trends, if it's mid-century, if it's modern, if it's classical, and this is one that I think would definitely resonate in African interior design, because one thing about African interior design is that it's very versatile. We've got beautiful prints with amazing beautiful colors, so what you're going to see is that beautiful play with colors and schemes. Perhaps you've got a zebra print textile with a blue painting of a sculpture next to it. I think the contrast will really look beautiful, and it's something that I think we should not shy away from, especially coming into 2021. It's definitely going to be that year where people are going to be able to experiment way more and come out of their comfort zones, and you'll be able to see really beautiful interiors that haven't really been seen and done before, but I think is definitely going to come. So you're going to see it a bit more in the commercial spaces, in the hotels, in even coming into private residential homes. I think this is one trend that I'm super excited for, and it's a bit more easier to do because there are no wrong answers. There's no wrong way of doing it. So it's just a matter of having fun with it. So it's one I'm definitely excited for coming 2021. Now, a trend that is definitely going to be there 2021, and this one is completely inevitable, and this will be sustainable design. Yes, if you have been existing in this world at this present moment, you will know that sustainability is at the core of everyone's mind at the moment. If you're a designer, if you're an engineer, if you're a developer, if you're an architect, creating designs that last for a long time is one of our main core focuses 2020 and definitely 2021. I think this will also carry on into interior design as well, and coming for 2021, this will definitely be something that interior designers are going to be looking at specifically, especially when it comes to their choices for fabrics, for their the way they construct the interiors. This will also come in with perhaps even the color schemes that they use. Perhaps they'll look and draw inspiration more from the environment, so we'll see more of like calmer, like greens and more natural tones and earthy tones. So this is definitely one trend that's going to be there for 2021, and it's already really popular in places like the Netherlands, America, the UK, and it's definitely going to be there for 2021, coming to Africa. And it's one that hasn't been entirely explored in its entirety, but I think this is one that will bring a lot of opportunity for African design because African design is really, really amazing when it comes to local designs with, you know, woodworks, stone. We have a lot of beautiful architecture already made out of clays, so you'll start seeing a lot of these influences into the interiors as well. And at its main core, it will be about designing an environment that doesn't feel too manufactured. It should be able to make you feel like this is completely natural and everything around you is built by things that have either been recycled or can be recycled. And I think that will be the beauty of the designs that will come out of 2021 in Africa, because these will be ones that will last for a very, very long time, as we see the focus being shifted more into sustainable designs and architecture. And this is one that I completely endorse, because I entirely believe in sustainable designs. I think it's important that we create architecture and interiors that last forever, and not just for a year, not just for 2 years, but ones that last for generations. Now for our next trend, and this is a big one, and it's minimalistic design. And you may have already heard of this design trend before, but I really think it's gonna hit Africa in a really, really big way, because I feel as though going into 2021, people are gonna be more conscious about what they spend their money on, and really be interested in buying and consuming timeless pieces that perhaps create low or minimum amount of waste, and just pieces that are simple but then timeless. As we can see from this image, there's been a big use of imagery in the frames. We can see a simple unique chandelier lighting structure there. We can see timber, we can see the use of color. Although this is a bit less minimalistic, but I feel as though this one really speaks to those people who do love that also maximalist feel, but want to also draw in on key simple elements. I think you may have heard the saying less is more. This is definitely the key here. I think being able to make sure that whatever you're doing is really intentional and it has a purpose is really the way forward. And I really think this is what interior designers are going to be looking at coming into 2021, especially for Africa, with beautiful African bespoke furniture, perhaps letting that be the key space or key feature of the room. Perhaps you just need a beautiful featured wall. In case you haven't seen my featured wall video, I will link that. Check that out. So yes, a beautiful featured wall can go a long way, as well as a really nice, elegant light fixture, chandelier, lantern could also go a long way. So I think less is more, but be really intentional on what type of pieces we put, and also I feel as though people will be investing in things that will last longer, again with that sustainable theme coming on again here. So looking at this image, we can see that they've used the door wooden panels as a main focus of the room. So when you walk into the room, it's really light and airy, but your eyes are drawn immediately to this door paneling and with this beautiful intricate design. And I think the reason why this one really works well is because there's a contrast with the white walls. It really stands out. Again, you've got that really unique, intricate, simple, but really nice table that really goes with the chairs as well. So everything looks like it's intentional and is meant to be there, and that's the importance. We don't want it to feel like we just brought things together. We want it to feel like everything was placed and has a purpose. The next trend is blue. Yes, blue has been named the color of the year by the Color Institute and the vice president of Pantone, and she said it herself that this is a color that creates stability and peace, and it is one that is just a foundation for all the other colors. And this is one color that is definitely going to be used way more often in 2021 coming Africa, and you can already see it in commercial projects, and you can see here it's used in the combination with different fabrics, different patterns. It's used in contrast with timber, and the beautiful thing about this color is that there's many different shades that you can play with. In this image we can see that we have the person has used fabrics, African fabrics and prints with a blue emphasis on it. They have used different types of blue shades. I think one color, in my opinion, that's really nice that goes with the blue is yellow. I think the contrast really stands out and is really beautiful together. And so you can see in this image we have a beautiful lantern in really intricate African yellow and blue print, and in contrast there's that blue, warm royal blue wall, just to bring out again those beautiful yellow colors. And I think this is a really good example of what is probably most likely to be seen in 2021, also in private homes and residential homes, high-end, and also hotels and resorts. And I think it's one of those colors that really can grow on you. Perhaps it's not for everyone, but I think a little can go a long way. So that is one of also my favorites, and one that I'm really excited to see being utilized. So if you have made it all the way to the end of this video, I really appreciate you, and I would love it if you could subscribe to this video and give this video a big thumbs up. If you have also enjoyed it, I would really appreciate it if you could leave a comment below, perhaps letting me know what your favorite part of this video was. If you've really liked a particular trend, let me know in the comments below, and I'll reply to you all, and I'd love to see you in the next video. I upload weekly, so I'm really excited to show you way more trends, way more interior design tips and hacks. So see you then. Bye.